I feel like if you want to be the best, you kind of have to sacrifice a lot to get there. And I don't regret sacrificing everything I've got to be the best. Hello, my name is Danial Hakim. My IGN is RedKoh, and I play for X10 Esports.
Played it down to a T is RedKoh coming up hot. The only way to counter a RedKoh team is RedKoh.
So I used to play games since I was like primary 6, and I just got addicted to it. After a while, I kind of got good at it. I got offers from like big organizations such as X10 and my previous team at TSM. So I was a national athlete for table tennis. I used to play under Singapore Sports School, and I used to compete overseas for Singapore. Every single day was tiring for me physically and both mentally. In video games, I kind of had more fun than sports in general. So I was like enjoying playing video games more. So tentatively, I started moving away from traditional sports and started playing more video games. And that's when I realized I would prefer being an esports athlete. And in poly, I dropped out because boring routine that I didn't want to do. And I couldn't focus in class, so I just dropped out to mainly focus on Valorant. I was like super scared when I dropped out. I was panicking more actually when I had to tell my mom that I wanted to drop out. My mom said she trusts me to do whatever I want in life because I'm old enough. In the past, if you tell me that you're going for esports as a career, I'll probably laugh at you. But right now, after what I've been through, what my friends have also, like what offers my friends have, I think it's possible. Esports is a viable career after all. When Valorant first got released, started trying it. Then they introduced the first ever tournament in Valorant, which was in 2021. So that was the first tournament I ever played. And so I stuck with my group of friends who we just created from CSGO. We actually became ranked number 8 in the whole Asia scene in 2021. So after 2021, then came TSM. They asked me if I was willing to coach them. So that's when my journey started there. I saw talent in them and I was like, how are they still losing every single tournament? So I wanted to make sure that they started winning. So after I helped them for a bit, they won 3 tournaments in a row, first place.
Want to pass A? Legit, just run it down. They're playing the same way we expect them to, right? Then we can legit catch them this time. Let's go. Pass A mate, okay? YOLO!
Yeah.
And after a while, I wanted to compete again because to me, I was still quite young compared to the rest of the players, and I didn't want to waste my opportunity as a player. X10 contacted me, asking me if I was free to play for them. So that's when I signed with them.
Either way, he's happy.
You can't have too many RedKohs, man. No man should have this much power, honestly speaking.
After being a coach, I kind of realized what my teammates' strengths are, what my weaknesses are. Even personally for myself, I feel that when I was a player, I couldn't recognize all this. But when I was a coach, I could see it in third person that my teammates are telling me like, Daniel, you're doing this wrong, this is wrong. And so I understand. I understand more because I've seen it myself. So a coach's perspective is way better than a player's perspective, actually. Back then, when I was a player, like in 2020, 2021, I was a very arrogant and selfish player. I used to care a lot more about myself than the team, although it's a team game. So coming into 2023, under X10, when I first joined, I told myself that I would humble myself and listen to any kind of advice that they give me. And because of that, I've been improving a lot lately. So I guess that's the big difference that will make me succeed this time. In traditional sports, you practice maximum, in sports school a day, I practice about maybe 4 or 5 hours. In actual esports, you practice about 13 to 14 hours a day. And you get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So that's how much it takes. And you practice 6 days a week. 6 days a week, 1 day of rest. So 6 days of 13 hours of practice. The thing I miss out the most is friendship. Normally I'm practicing from like nighttime, where other people are going out to have fun. It doesn't work for me because I don't go out. And like stuff like going out for dinner, going out for lunch with your family. Most of the time, I will go dinner with my family is when they have their birthdays, but that's about it. I don't even get to see my parents sometimes, and like I don't get to say hi or bye to them. Sometimes I don't even get to see my dad for like maybe a few days because he comes home at night and I'm playing at night. So that's I guess like one thing that I'll miss out a lot. Quality time, yeah. If I turn back the clock, I would do it again. I probably would, yes. I think it's 100% worth it. The stuff that I gain from esports is something that I'll never trade off. Could be friends, money, and like how I get to support my family. I guess my short term will be trying to make it to franchise league. That's what I'm working for. Right now we're ranked 2 in Singapore, Malaysia. So I'm trying to get first. I guess long term would be able to support my family. That's more of it. I would love to play it for fun, but at the same time, like I need to make a living out of it. Coaching is where I get more money, but short term I'll still be a player to compete in franchise league. I feel like if you want to be the best, you kind of have to sacrifice a lot to get there. And I don't regret sacrificing everything I've got to be the best.
It's all RedKoh. It has always been RedKoh. Why did I ever question this? Was there any doubts?
This is RedKoh against RedKoh if you think about it.